Now I'm going to show you how to download, install and set up PyCharm IDE. So open up your browser and go to jetbrains.com/PyCharm. As you can see, PyCharm is a Python IDE and even professional developers use it. If you scroll down, you can see everything that it has to offer. You can even take a video tour of this IDE by clicking this button. For now, let's just click download. So here you can see that it is available for Windows, Mac and Linux. You can click on your platform tab. So here we have two options. One is Professional, which is the paid version, and the other is Community Edition. Professional version has a free trial. It only has a bit more features than the free version, like web development, database and SQL support, scientific tools, etc. But it's not recommended if you are a beginner. So if you want, you can buy it, but for now we will go with the Community Edition as it still has a lot of options. So we will click on this download button under the Community Edition and it will take you to this web page where it says thank you for downloading. It should start downloading the setup. Okay, so now it's done. You can open it up by double clicking on it, and now here you should see this dialog box appear. So click on the next button until a button appears that says install. You will click on that and it should start installing PyCharm. Now it is done. You will have to run it now. And it should bring this window here. So click on Do Not Import Settings. And then keep clicking on Next repeatedly until PyCharm is finally installed. So when it is done, you will see this box appear. You can create a new PyCharm project by clicking on this button. Then it is telling us the location where it is going to save this project. So here you can type the name of the project. For now, let's type Hello World. Although you can name it whatever you want. Now before click and create, expand this item here and make sure that base interpreter is set to Python 3. Python interpreter is basically a program that knows how to execute Python code. It will know how to interpret or translate Python instructions into something that a computer can understand. We'll learn about it in detail later in this course. So earlier, we downloaded Python 3. Make sure that this is set to Python 3. Alright, now let's go ahead and create this project. And when it is done, which will take a bit of time, you can open up the course's source code, which I had given a link to download before this lecture. So to open it in PyCharm, you'll have to go to File, Open, and then you can locate that folder. So I will go to where I downloaded it, and then we will open up section 2. And here we will select Starter Code and then click on Open. And it is done. So we opened up the folder where we will start coding in the next lesson. Now let me tell you what each of these menus are. On the top, this is the toolbar where you have a lot of options for coding. Below that, this is the Run menu where you can run the code you have written. Then on the left, this is the project panel where you locate directories. And the lowermost panel is where you have some windows for seeing the output of the code and executing various commands. Now here in the project panel, expand Starter Code and then double click or open app.py. .py is the extension for Python files. Now here we can type our code And let me show you some other options too in this IDE. To modify this IDE, you can use plugins. Throughout the course, I'll be using a theme called Material Theme. A theme basically changes the colors and makes the environment look good. In PyCharm, there are a lot of themes, and these themes can be installed with the help of plugins. So to install this theme, go to File, then Settings, and in this box, go to Plugins. Now make sure that you are on this tab, and here search for Material Theme. Now click on that and click Install. So it's done now. Now we need to restart this IDE, so we'll click on this button. To ensure that it is installed, you can click on this Installed tab, and here all the installed plugins of this IDE can be seen. And Material Theme is installed here. Now to see all the options in this theme, you can go to the Appearance and Behavior, and here click on Material Theme. I will be using Material Theme Darker, so I'll click on that. Okay, so now it's done. And there's one last thing which is very important. When you code, sometimes the font size is way too low. So to resize it, you can go to Editor, then click on General, and here check Zoom with Control and mouse scroll wheel, so that you can hold, control, and scroll your mouse up and down to resize the font. Now that we have installed and set up PyCharm on our system, we are ready to code.